I'm in a really, really, really awesomely great place. Every part, nothing. I mean, it's great. I haven't always been here, and I've been around and with others.
15, 14, 13.
That don't get it.
12,
and I want
10,
I want to give them what I have.
8,
I want
7,
them to be as happy as I am.
6, 5. It's a good notion, but you can't focus on people that aren't as happy as you are without losing your momentum. In other words, what you got to do is choose your disc, period, and let them join you or not. But what happens? You choose your disc and then you look at them and you say, hey, I'm so happy. Come on up here with me. Come on up, come on up, come on up. They don't come, so you go down. You can't focus upon people that aren't happy and stay happy. Harsh words.
But how do you walk away from Luke?
Oh, you don't walk away. You don't walk away. You just know who he really is and find so much pleasure in the life experience that is going to give him the knowing. Esther wouldn't trade that day for anything. And she feels no different about Luke than she does about Kate. Kate got everything she wanted that day, and Luke got very little that he wanted that day. His point of attraction was really sucky. And Esther cannot think of anything more meaningful to have happened. She can hardly wait for quiet moments where she can softly massage this conversation. You see?
So it's the waiting.
She just wants Luke and everyone to know, get happy and watch what happens. You see? And it's interesting because Esther knows that everyone was born there and that the eroding process began after that. And so Esther, if she wanted to, in under 17 seconds, she could point out several factors in child psychology and in parenting and in just being alive in your physical body that are the culprits, that are the reason that people get competitive and feel lackful. But none of that is helpful, because the bottom line is so very, very simple. Be happy and see what comes from it. Be happy and see what comes from it. It's such an interesting conversation to have with our human friends, because it's like you say, all right, I'll try to be happy if you think it will help. If you think it will get me these things that I want, or these experiences that I want. And we say, you only wanted to be happy. Everything else will come from that. But you also wanted to sift through life in order to specify your preferences. Because what could be more delicious than to have specified preferences and then to receive the fulfillment of those preferences that you have specified? That's deliberate creation at its best. We're not asking you to just be mindless, because this life experience won't allow this. This life experience will demand focus from you, and it will deliver contrast to you, and you will fall from the sky out of your airplane with no parachute. You will. But in all of the process of that, you will define again and again and again. You couldn't be this happy person that you are, that you expressed yourself to us, and we feel it completely. We know you're right about it. You couldn't be this happy person that you are if you hadn't had plenty of life experience in order to cause you to know what you want. You couldn't be this happy person if you didn't know the feeling of unhappiness. You wouldn't know what it feels like to have clarity if you didn't have confusion, or what it feels like to have contentment if you weren't in despair sometimes. You wouldn't know that, you see. So step 1, step 2, step 3 process. It's just such a wonderful thing. So you have specified what you want. And then now, as you choose the disc, and what you want comes to you in ways that you could not even have imagined, in ways that you didn't specify, but all of the components of it are there. The richness of the life that you've been carving out comes to you again and again. It brings such a feeling of worthiness, such a feeling of being loved, and such a feeling of empowerment once you get hold of the idea that you are the creator of all of that, you say. Yeah. Right. What else?